Let me start off this video with saying that the reason I'm doing this video is because throwing tomahawks is fun. I'm not saying that you should throw your cutting implement when it's the last cutting implement you have in the proverbial survival situation. I'm not saying that you should take your only weapon you have and throw it at someone. That's not even where I'm coming from. It's fun to throw them, so that's what we're going to do, is throw some. Alright, one of the first ones we're going to throw, I'll probably throw my Shrike first. RMJ Shrike. Like you can see, I've been throwing it a little bit already. Got a little bit of dirt in it. That's because sometimes I miss. I'm not going to lie. So it's a great little hawk. My Stonewall Forge Tomahawk. Had this not too long. Throwing it quite a bit. And then the old school, my Cold Steel Trail Hawk. Alright, something you got to know though before you start throwing stuff is be prepared for stuff to break. Heads can break. Handles break all the time. They splinter, they hit wrong. A Shrike, there's stuff on here that'll break, believe it or not. So just be ready for it. It's the nature of the beast. Alright, so I've got my target. This is a cedar round. It's eastern red cedar, so this is a pretty big eastern red. I even have some bigger pieces than this. But I got some ironwood. I lashed into a tripod. I put a straight piece across and I cut a nice flat section here so everything sits flat. Backstop behind you, just like shooting, right? Except not as far. You want to be sure it's clear behind you. And I'm out in the woods, so we'll be just fine. But you want one of those things before you start doing it. And then I want to go ahead and measure out my steps. This is how I do it. Other people may do it different. All right, so I start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So about 8 is where I'm going to start. I know where I'm at about with each one of these hawks because they each rotate a little bit different. And that's just something you got to try. So I have a piece of bark down about where I want to be at to throw. When I throw, I like to step and throw. I don't flick my wrist. All right, I don't side arm it. You want it pretty straight. And it didn't stick. I want to back up a little bit for this one. And then about the same distance for this one. I aimed off to the side so I didn't hit it, but I don't want to do that. Alright, so I know the distance with each one of these throws pretty close. We'll try the spike with this one, see how she goes with the RMJ. Turn around the spike end. A lot of penetration with that. And once again, try not to hit your stuff. Got to thread the needle on this. I don't know. We'll see. Oh. So, a little bit of practice. All right. I've been doing this since I was a kid, since I was like 14 years old, going to rendezvous, black powder shoots and stuff. So throwing tomahawks you're not going to get rich off of it. You're not going to be able to hustle anybody with it, I don't think. But it's a lot of fun to do. So go get some cheap hawks and give it a try.